taking a lot of power away from the central government in Kiev.
Well, that's right. Even before these talks in Paris, Sergei Lavrov, Russian foreign minister, has been saying that a federation is the only way to guarantee Ukraine's stability and neutrality from joining any bloc, especially NATO. Well, the kind of federalization that Moscow wants in Ukraine is to give greater autonomy to its various regions. And Sergei Lavrov has been saying that Ukraine's west and east, west and south have contradicting values and that a suitable compromise must be found. But so far, Kiev doesn't agree with this position. And, there are also talks now of, what are Russia's interests in this federalization? Is Russia really seeking just to give those largely pro-Russian regions in Ukraine a greater say on regional affairs, or is Moscow seeking ways to assert more influence and control in these regions?
Now, we do know that there has been a rather large build-up of Russian troops just over the border on the Russian side. Is it possible to gauge how much support there is in Russia for taking any further military action in Ukraine?
Well, it's difficult to talk about support for military action because there hasn't really been talk of a military invasion here in the Russian media. And the troops build-up near the Ukrainian border is being painted differently in Russia. Sergei Lavrov, the Russian foreign minister, gave several interviews to Russian state media over the weekend, and he said that while this troops build-up near the Ukraine's border is a simple, regular military exercise. And he also said that Russia has no intentions of crossing Ukraine's borders, but of course there is still serious concern of why those troops are there in the area.
Thanks very much, Julia Lyubova, reporting for us from Moscow.